and
are you sure?
we can do this on the air.
All kinds of trouble.
It could be. We could be on the air or off the air, but we're going to be on. So, I guess I want, if you could, just reiterate what you're trying to accomplish here. You were in court yesterday. Best outcome for you, because I don't think the city's ever going to reinstate you as fire chief. Do you believe that's happening?
I'm prepared to accept that as a possibility.
Okay.
They could have an awakening. Around Christmas, their conscience could kick in, and
the heart could grow. Sizes.
Like what is it? The Christmas Dream or something.
Yeah.
Scrooge. No, I don't see that happening. Basically, this court case is about one thing. It's this 92D reimburses the city for my salary. I get nothing. And as my lawyer said it when I first talked to him. He goes, "Okay, Russ, now tell me, just what is it we're fighting for?"
Right. Well, I think I got to tell you, I think that is, Manansky and I have talked, and we both are in that situation, trying to figure out what do you want? Because as we're looking at this and we're looking at the outcome, what is going to happen, it seems like not much is going to change. But I think I've been able to put my finger on it today. You want people to know that you're not a liar, and you want you want acknowledgement of this is what, when you say this is what you did, you really did it.
Absolutely. I don't want to give the impression I'm saying I did anything heroic. All the heroes are dead there.
Yeah.
But I've got these 12 guys that I handpicked to go with me that call me constantly. Why are they saying this? That have some of them have cancer, okay? And they're dealing with it, and their wives call me, keep fighting the fight. And I've had police cars pull up in my driveway, and young cops get out and say, "Chief, there's nobody we'd rather have fighting for us than you. Please keep fighting." And, I will. It's this was one of, in my mind, and I've been around a long time, one of the most corrupt, dishonest things that have ever happened in this city, doing this. Am I agonizing about it? No, I get up and I'm thankful. I'm so blessed that I had this great career for 42 years. And that's why it bothers me a little bit when they misrepresent it and say Russ Brooks against the city of Utica. These papers clearly say Russ Brooks against Rob Palmieri. And
I know that's an important thing for you to know. I mean, he's the mayor, so it is against the city. It also says
I know. You're right.
Right.
Yeah, no, I see that. I'm just saying.
You believe, though, the mayor is solely responsible.
Well, the city charter states that the public safety commissioner in the city of Utica has exclusive say over issues like this. No one else. And Palmieri got elected as mayor, and he appointed himself with no credentials, no experience, no background as public safety commissioner. Had there been somebody with a public safety background, they would have handled things like this. Yeah. And as I said, no matter what you ended up paying them, they would have saved their pay 5 times over easily in managing these two departments, budgets, administrative issues. This stuff wouldn't even be a contention. If there was a public safety commissioner there, I would still be working as the chief. I'd be transitioning in, my replacement, and there would be no cost to the city.
The current appointed chief, that is the acting chief right now, would not have been. Would he have been your choice or no?
John Kelly is very knowledgeable and competent. I can say nothing negative about him.
So you feel the city with him replacing you, you feel that the city is in good hands with him?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. And it's a great department. And You know, there's an ISO that comes in and rates every community in the country. Insurance Services Office, they come in for weeks. And Utica's like in the top 1% as far as a functioning fire department.
You know what's sad, though, is it's kind of like this can never, it's like when you say something.
Yeah.
I've been in this position several times in my life. I tend to step in it. I'm good at that. I don't know why. It's just me.
Yeah.
You can never take back what's said.
No.
When you say something that hurts someone, I've done it, and it just crushes me because I can't take it back. You can never undo it. You can apologize, but deep down, that person will never, they're still going to remember what was said. But this is my point. It's such a shame. After such a career that you have had, this can never be reversed. No. What happened has happened in the last year can never be reversed.
When I saw
and a career that should have ended with some celebration.
Yeah. Well,
that can never be taken back.
I'm not agonizing. I'm just thankful I was so blessed. But when I saw those tears rolling down my wife's cheek, I mean, you'd have to know her.
Yeah.
You know.
Can I ask one more thing?
Yep.
Did you maybe say that some of the other, there were 12 of you that went down?
Yes.
Are there other firefighters dealing with World Trade Center related illnesses?
Absolutely.
Utica firefighters.
Utica firefighters. And some of them have retired, okay? And they are concerned. And I tell them not to be. You won't have a problem with the World Trade Center Health Organization. These are it's clear, but if they're worried what the city could possibly interfere or do with them, because they know what
you're going through. Yeah.
And when
they went down there, Tim Julian was the mayor.
Yeah,
and they knew he had their back. Okay, no matter what, he had a place in his heart for firefighters.
Right.
And respected what they did. He never.
And they don't feel that way today.
Huh?
They don't feel that way today. And then finally, my last question for you, and we'll let you go. And I want to just reiterate this because we were trying to get the tape or the transcript of when you were. But you're not saying that you were yelled at, you were called names, you were treated. You're saying that that this was more of. You're reading between the lines. You know what they're doing. You know what they're saying.
I've got the documentation they gave me.
Yeah.
They did say you can't represent yourself as the fire. Give us your car keys, this, or you're going to be disciplined. You'll have further discipline. They put it in writing. You think when I went in there that they were kind of cowering. You know, we got to get this over with, and we got to get him out of here.
So it was your typical.
And they had a police officer.
Just in case.
Close, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I didn't say much. They didn't say much. But as I said, the ironic thing was them approaching or borrow him. I say, there's nobody I like or respect more than you in city government. I go, wow. I just think if you did, you didn't like me.
Yeah.
So,
what that would be like. All right. Well, listen, Chief Brooks, it's going to be very interesting to see what comes out of all of this. And it's at this point, it's up to a judge.
Huh? Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's up to God. Whatever he wants me to do, I'll do. I've had some other job offers, and, I think I got a little bit left in the tank, so.
Well, should we announce now you're starting here at the station?
As the producer?
I would last about as long as a young Bill Killer.
And we know that roller coaster ride. That was quite the roller coaster.
Yeah.
So, all right, Chief Brooks, thank you so much.
Thank you.